Hello there. My name is my co-host Corey. We are the Real Guys, and this is the Real Show with two E's. Today, we're going to drive through the gates and see a Jurassic land in a Jurassic Park, or a Jurassic World, if you will. As always, I'm calling my co-host Corey. How are you doing today, Corey?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
It's good to see you, Corey, as we review some. Well, I think. Before, we have reviewed the very famous Steven Spielberg outfit that is Jurassic Park.
Correct.
We've reviewed the first Jurassic Park.
We have.
We've not reviewed Jurassic Park 2.
Nope.
Or Jurassic Park 3, or Jurassic World, or Jurassic World Dominion, or Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. I think it's Fallen Kingdom, then Dominion. But we've not reviewed any of those films after the first Jurassic Park.
Nope.
But last week on Saturday, it was the 30th anniversary of Jurassic Park. They played the theme on the radio a bunch, talked about how good it was, and I agree. But we want to look at something that's a bit different, but still in the same universe. So we're looking at the first season of Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous. That's right, the Netflix-produced animated series, which serves as a kind of a spin-off, if you will, an accompaniment to the Jurassic World saga. We start off on the cusp of the Jurassic World film itself. Obviously, this is after the whole Isla Nublar disaster, after the first park fell down. Because people forget, the only one that takes place on our first island of Isla Nublar is the first film, Jurassic Park. Jurassic World 2 and 3 take place on Isla Sorna, which is the sister island.
Yes.
So it's we return back to Isla Nublar, where the Masrani Corporation has taken the island from John Hammond's estate, and now owns it and runs a park of its own, Jurassic World. And here we see some young adults, teenagers, are on the island first to experience Camp Cretaceous, the sort of prototype of what kids will endure on the island, or adventures kids will have on the island of Jurassic World.
Yep. Exactly.
Now, you've seen half of the first season. I've seen the whole first season itself.
Correct.
And we'll just run through some of the characters, some of the events, some of what you thought, some of what I thought. Give it a real rating, give it a weekly rec.
Yep.
And off we go. That's how simple it is, folks. It's just that easy. And as always, you can watch us on our YouTube channel, on The Real Show, The Real Show. And you can Spotify, Amazon, Apple Podcasts, anywhere you get podcasts, we're there. And Twitter as well. We'll probably post something dinosaur related. Corey, what's your favourite dinosaur?
I said I knew you were going to ask first.
Oh, I was going to ask you right off the bat, Corey. I'm asking you right off the bat.
I know what my favourite dinosaur is.
Okay. What is your favourite dinosaur? I'd like to know.
It's a pterodactyl.
Corey, that's not a dinosaur. Corey, I'm not accepting that answer, Corey.
I know, that's why I'm staring at you, because
Exactly,
I know for a fact we've had this discussion before.
We've had this discussion many times, and I'm not going to have it again. We are not going to have this discussion again, Corey.
No, it's not. It's
because I was going to make a live tweet. It's not live because this is pre-recorded. but I'm going to make a live tweet right now of what Corey's favourite dinosaur is.
It is. Is it? Oh God. See, it used to be Triceratops. It's not anymore.
Right. Oh, you've gotten older. You've grown out of the Triceratops scene.
Yeah, I have. I believe it's these ones, but I don't know if it's like a. So I think.
Okay.
It's an ankylosaurus. Yeah, it is. It's an ankylosaurus.
An ankylosaurus.
Yes.
Oh, excellent.
Big spiky boys with a big tail.
Big tail, big back.
Yeah.
Big, huge back.
I believe it is them, but part of me is like, it's like a weird, more spikier version of them. But isn't.
You like the spikes, do you?
Yeah.
You like the big spikes. What you're looking for the sort of Ankylosaurus, Ankylosauri, the family of them.
Yes.
Ankylosauria, sorry, is what they're called. You're looking for Ankylosauria, the different types of ankylosaurs. Do you like perhaps an Edmontana? Do you like a Gastonia? Do you like a Sauropelta? Do you like a Polacanthus? Does it sound like I'm speaking a foreign language?
No, but
I'm naming types of ankylosaurs, Corey, for you. Do you like a Minmi?
A what?
A Minmi. M-I-N-M-I.
Right,
This won't turn into a dinosaur episode. It might.
Probably will.
Or a Satyahena. I'm just naming different types of ankylosaurs, Corey. There's nothing wrong with that. A Crichtonsaurus. A Talosaurus. A Pinkonosaurus. A Hungrosaurus. A Gargalosaurus. That's right, Corey. A Gargalosaurus. Or a Uoplocephalus. Any thoughts? Let's stick with Ankylosaurus.
Might stick with an Ankylosaurus.
Yeah. Good point. Stick with Ankylosaurus.
I do like my defensive dinosaurs. Also.
Like a Stegosaurus?
I want a Stegosaurus.
I think you're a Stegosaurus. They're a good defensive dinosaur.
Yeah.
Let me find a cool picture. Well, actually, you know what Twitter's about? Twitter's about GIFs, aren't they?
Yeah.
You want to find? Is there an Ankylosaurus GIF?
The will be. It'd be from bloody Dinosaur King.
Dinosaur King.
That's what it will be.
Is that why you like it so much?
No, but Dinosaur King is why I like the Carnotaurus.
Oh, nice.
Because one of the
There's
big.
a Carnotaurus in
There
this.
is. Yeah, it's one of the big bads. I popped for the Carnotaurus. I was like, that's a dinosaur from Dinosaur
You
King.
recognise the Carnotaurus.
Do
Do you want to know what my favourite dinosaur is, Corey?
what? Is it something I've heard of?
No, probably not.
Okay.
Get your Googles out. You might have to get your spelling book out as well.
Great.
I like an Acrocanthosaurus. Not just because of the name.
There we go. There we are. Acrocanthosaurus. Why do you like the Acrocanthosaurus?
Acrocanthosaurus. Oh, this is a good picture of an Ankylosaurus.
Because I'm looking at the Acrocanthosaurus.
Yes, you are, Corey.
And I'm thinking, that just looks like a dinosaur.
And your opinion is?
Well, I like the Ankylosaurus because one.
You can't say it just looks like a dinosaur. That's of course it is. What?
No,
no,
but
Corey,
like,
no, Corey, it's a lamp.
No,
Corey, it's a headlamp.
But
no, Corey, it's a chair.
Why do people like the Triceratops? Because it's got 3 horns. It looks cool.
Right, okay.
I like the Ankylosaurus not because it's defensive, but also because it's called a spikes. It looks cool.
Let me speak up for the Acrocanthosaurus for a
The
minute.
Acrocanthosaurus is just like a fat T-Rex.
How dare you? First of all, it's not a T-Rex at all.
So it's like a fat T-Rex.
Okay, well, it's not. Let me start. Right, first of all, cool name. Number 1.
Right, okay.
Acrocanthosaurus. Nothing like that, right?
Okay.
Right, second cool thing. Okay, it's not part of the T-Rex family. It's a Cochorodontosaurid.
Right.
Which is a cool name. And I've not just got cool name arguments, Corey. I'm bringing more than that. Cochorodontosaurid are some of those biggest dinosaurs ever, right?
Right.
Mapusaurus, Gigantosaurus.
Right, okay.
They're Cochorodontosaurid.
So why didn't you just pick Gigantosaurus instead?
Because I like the spine on its back. It's got a cool. You'll notice, Corey, it's got a big ridge on its back.
Yes, it does.
And it's subtle, but it's there, and it runs up to its head.
Great.
Yeah. Also.
Go on.
Yeah. Also, I think you'll find that there is an Acrocanthosaurus in Dinosaur King. If you're so interested.
Oh, is there?
There is, yes.
Well, it's so forgettable, but I forgot.
Oh, well, interesting. Also,
Oh, yeah, there it is.
yeah.
Yep.
Do you recognise that, Corey?
Kind of. That's
Okay.
a really bad picture of that one. Actually, I own that card.
Oh, dear. No, where you
I
go.
have that.
There you go, Corey.
I do have that. Never used it, but I have
There
it.
you go. Well, that's my favourite dinosaur. Or one of my big favourites. I think it is my favourite. But to Camp Cretaceous.
Yes.
Our main character is after we've established what our favourite dinosaurs are.
Pterodactyl.
Armoured cow thing, and what did you say? Fat T-Rex.
Yeah.
It's not a T-Rex actually. I'd accept Fat Allosaurus.
Fine.
At least
Fat Allosaurus.
Fat Allosaurus. You know what an Allosaurus is, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Because at least the Carcharodontosaurids are related to Allosaurus. They're not related to Tyrannosaurids at all. I reject that comparison, Corey. But I also reject you saying pterodactyl. Because as we know, Corey, a pterodactyl, I'm getting into it, you forced me now, you tossed my hand. A pterodactyl is not a dinosaur. A pterodactyl is a pterosaur, which is a type of flying reptile, and not a dinosaur at all. So people that say that are wrong.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're wondering who Murray would be in this show, it's Darius.
Yeah, me. Well, no. Well, actually, you know what? I would be, but I would be against people saying nerds all the time.
Yeah.
Because I don't think that's what you just knowing something doesn't make you a nerd.
You're that one guy you turn up and you're like, oh, it's what? Like the guy who goes, oh, it's a Bronchiosaurus. And you're like, nope.
Yeah, but Brontosaurus don't exist. They're a false dinosaur.
Exactly.
Well, that's
You're proving a point, Murray.
I've just done the exact thing I'm being criticised for.
Proving a point.
Oh, the irony! Oh, the irony! That's how my brain works, Corey. My natural need to inform you of the correct answer has hoisted me by my own petard.
Yeah.
I can't believe I've just done that. You didn't even bait me into that at all.
No.
You just said a line, and my instant need was to correct you onto the fact that you're wrong, and it hoists me of my own volition there.
So there we go. We've worked out Murray is Darius.
I'm Darius. Who would you be, Corey? The
Honestly,
rich guy, whatever, Kenji.
I don't actually know.
No, you'd be the guy that's been sick all the time.
No, I won't be that bad.
Okay.
I won't be that bad. I think I
You'd be the silent girl.
You see, I was
running.
yeah.
What's her name? You might have to look up these characters' names.
Yeah, let me get Wikipedia up.
Right. Okay. I'll sit for a minute. I'll talk about Darius. Darius is our main character. He's
give me like a description.
He's a fan of Jurassic Park. He's a super fan of Jurassic World. Him and his dad
Yasmina
passed away of
What's her name? Yasmina.
You'd be Yasmina, Corey. Really lean, fast and good at running. Breaks her ankle halfway through the season.
I am wearing my running shoes.
You are. We know in the finale she does.
Yeah.
But she's good at running, good drawer, good drawing. Also a very good loyal friend. I think you would be Jasmina.
There we go.
I think I'd probably definitely be Darius.
Yeah, I think we've stopped. You can't.
Maybe less of the video games, but maybe more of the dinosaur facts.
Yeah.
I'd know that. Even though everyone calls him nerd, and I feel a bit sorry for him. Even though he's not a nerd, he just knows things. Knowing things doesn't make you a nerd. They don't call the girl that knows about cattle. They don't call her cattle nerd, do they? The one that worked on the ranch.
In all fairness, granted Darius talks about dinosaurs more, so you would get called a nerd, but I'm surprised we also don't call the other guy a nerd. We're wondering if us up all the time.
Oh, him?
Because he looks more like what you would associate.
Look more like a typical nerd.
Yeah.
He does.
He wants to follow all the rules all the time.
Yeah, skinny rule follower guy, scared of everything, but he's sick all the time.
Guy from the Goldbergs.
Exactly.
It's the only voice I recognise in this film.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Actually, you do recognise another voice. Okay. I will tell you in a bit who you recognise. Okay. Oh wait, you might recognise if you watch Modern Family.
I've seen that as well.
Oh, I don't know what character. I don't watch Modern Family. But one of the girls from Modern Family plays one of the girls in this.
Very helpful.
You might have to do a bit of IMDbing if you recognise anyone.
Yep.
Do a bit of IMDbing, Corey. Also, you notice that Doctor Wu isn't played by BD Wong. I noticed that immediately. But the only sort of legacy character that carries over here, Doctor Wu, isn't played by BD Wong. So I don't think they managed to get anyone back, strangely enough, as all the named characters don't appear in this. Yeah. It's all original characters, which is good because they should do that. I always say, more original characters is more good. They should put more original faces in there, I think.
Yeah.
Camp Cretaceous is the story of 6 kids, 7 kids, who go to Isla Nublar early to experience Camp Cretaceous, and are there when, the park opens and whatnot. Darius wins a video game contest.
Correct.
The scared kid is there because his mum works there or has a high position in InGen or Mazrani Corporation. Kenji is there because his dad owns a condo on the island, or owns a lot of land.
Yep.
Brooklyn is there because she's an influencer, which I thought was the most on-trend thing.
Yep.
I bet she does TikTok.
Yeah, probably.
She's a big TikTok star, Brooklyn. Or Snapchat. What do you do? Instagram.
What do you do?
Snapchat. Snapchat influencer.
Possibly.
Maybe a TikTok influencer.
Yeah.
I bet she's TikTok and Instagram. I bet she doesn't use Twitter.
Probably
I
not.
bet she has a Twitter account, but doesn't use it.
Probably, yeah.
Or it's very limited use.
Yeah.
She bet she has a YouTube channel though. Oh wait, she does, because she has a YouTube channel on how to break into your hotel room.
Yes.
That's later in the season. Because I forget her name. One of the counsellors, the one that's competent, the British one.
Yes.
She needs to break into some kind of cupboard and uses her hairpin lockpick technique. There's a great deal to put into these characters. Nice introduction to all the characters, especially Kenji, who rides in on a helicopter.
Yes, he does.
Cool for him. I bet you'd think that he'd be a cool character. He's like the jock. He's the jock cool kid He's like, hey, I've got loads of money. I'm the rich guy. Hey, little kid, he's the eldest.
Yeah.
And there's Darius is like, he just loves his dinosaur facts.
Correct.
Even though I thought that video game must be quite easy to beat, despite the fact everyone says it's really hard. What is it? Is it like a VR game, but you use a keyboard? How can you see what you're typing?
Yeah, that's true.
This is the first episode, Corey.
Yeah.
Where he's got the VR headset.
No, I know what you're on about.
He's not using a game controller.
Yeah.
He's using a keyboard on a laptop. But he's got a VR headset. How does that work?
Yeah, I didn't pick up on that in all fairness. That is a fair point.
Fair point. However, he wins. Even though I thought it should be like Willy Wonka's Golden Ticket. I think it should be like that. Where instead of winning a video game that's sort of impossible to win.
Yeah.
He should and he's the first person to beat it in the world. I doubt that.
Yeah.
I bet there's harder gamers than Darius from wherever he's from. Who'd
Yeah,
spend
but
24 hours cracking the code. Oh yeah, but he knows
He's got the knowledge.
Yeah, this one dinosaur thing from Jurassic Park 3. I've seen Jurassic Park 3.
Yeah.
I think I'd know.
He's
I think Alan Grant should play that game. He'd beat it because he'd know about the dinosaur, the bloody velociraptor whistle, wouldn't he? Also, it doesn't make that noise either. It makes like a weird whistling noise, but even though the velociraptors interpret it as the sort of clucking noise that they make.
Yeah.
Or honky noise or whatever they make. Honking noise. He wins the contest and he gets to go to Jurassic World, which is his father's dream.
Yes.
There he meets all the other kids and they go on a nice truck ride to the camp. And the camp looks cool. It's set in the treetops. There's an unlimited gumball machine, Corey. Did you see that?
I didn't actually.
I'd be on that gumball machine all day. They give me unlimited sweets. I'd be on it. I'd be eating like no one's ever eaten before.
Yeah.
They've got cool bed bunks.
We do.
I thought they'd have private rooms, but no, they don't.
Bunks. It's a camp. Get to know everyone.
In a hostel, I guess. Yeah, but I can't sleep. I need privacy. I can't sleep with other people in the room. Anyway, they go on some great adventures throughout the 4 episodes, but things go a bit off the rails when an asset comes out of containment, like in the events of Jurassic World. It is the event of Jurassic World, obviously, because on the same island. What drew you to the series, Corey? You watched this, as I told you to.
I was going to say, you told me to watch it.
Yeah. So what drew you to the series, Corey? Watch the series. Watch the series, Corey.
You said, we're doing this thing, and I went, I can watch half of it. You went, yeah, fine.
All right. Well, no, actually, the actual way the conversation went was you were doubtful that you could watch the whole thing.
Yes.
And I said, well, can you just watch the first 4 episodes? And he said, yeah, all right.
Yeah.
That's how it actually went down.
That's how it went down.
I'll tell you.
Yep.
That's how it went down. You said, and I quote, "Not sure about Jurassic World," and I replied, "Okay, I will accept that. The first 4 episodes of the season, if you can just do that."
Yep. So I did.
Yes, congratulations, Corey.
Thank
What
you.
did you learn in those first 4 episodes, Corey? Talk to me a bit about the animation, because I've got things to say about the animation.
Oh, okay. So let me get some stills so I can brush mine.
I'll look at some stills as well. Just from the first season.
Yes. I didn't necessarily mind from what I remember. Some parts I remember thinking, okay, this is fine. Other times I don't know. Other times it might have looked a bit off. I don't know the way to explain it. Sometimes it just looked a bit
right. Let me have. I'm looking at season 1 now.
Like.
So I think the animation style does improve as the seasons go on, obviously.
Yeah.
But I'm looking at the first season.
I never watched it and went, oh, this looks awful.
Yeah, this looks bad. Yeah.
But it was a couple of times where I'm like,
it's got an art style.
Yes, it does.
It's got an art style. I'll admit that the design of the posters don't look too bad.
And the posters are good.
If you look at the posters, I wish the show looked like this.
Yeah.
Like, wow, look at this. This is an awesome shot here. Why don't the characters look like that?
I think the issue is sometimes all the characters are like low detail. So
the characters are really low detail.
So their face is like one flat colour and that's it.
Yeah. With eyes and a nose and human features. I think it looks very... It tried to be kind of... I don't want to insult Japanese animation by saying that the character designs are kind of... They've all got really big eyes. They've all got, quite stylized faces with that one flat, tone. No one's got any freckles. Well, I think Brooklyn might have. I don't know. No one's got any kind of, indentation.
Yeah.
And I will say this, and you will immediately get what I mean. You can tell where the budget went.
Yes.
Where did the budget go, Corey?
Dinosaurs.
Into the dinosaurs, because the dinosaurs look absolutely fantastic.
They look great.
They look great. Why don't the humans look like that? You can tell that the people were an afterthought.
Yeah.
You can tell they wrote one, log line on a board. Darius, dinosaur nerd, plays video games. Brooklyn, TikToker. I'm about to call him Ken. No, his name is Kenji. I was going to call him the guy from Mortal Kombat who uses the sword. Kenshi is his name. Kenji, rich kid, guy that's sick all the time.
Yeah. Sick
all the time. The other two, she does something, and likewise the other one does something as well. Do you know that Camp Cretaceous has a Rotten Tomatoes score of a perfect 77?
Wow.
It's unspoiled, and it has an audience score of 86%, which isn't bad.
It's pretty good.
For a Netflix series that got absolutely panned by the fan base. I'd say the fan base did not like this because it was, it was like, I don't say it was marketed to children,
right?
But when I had a conversation about this with our editor, he said, and I quote, "It's a kids' show." Sorry, Ryan, to put you under the bus like this as we often do in these episodes. We need to stop burying Ryan.
Yeah.
But when I talked to him about this episode that we were doing, he said, "Oh, is that the kids' show?" And I was like, "Well, it talks up to children, not down to them, right?
Yeah.
Let's get one thing straight here." He's, but the thing, it's kind of like I compare it a bit like to The Last Airbender.
Yeah.
The animation isn't obviously wildly different because this is 3D animation, this is 3D CGI, and Last Airbender is 2D.
Yes.
But this is like 22, 24 minutes long, 25 minutes long, short, condensed episodes. The plot is very runs quite swiftly. Again, five seasons with a total of 50 episodes.
Yeah.
Isn't bad at all.
That's decent.
And it is finished now. It's over, obviously, now. But it's had 5 seasons with 50 episodes. And that's for a TV show. That's most of them, some shows get, eh?
Yeah.
That's most of them some seasons get.
Especially on Netflix.
Especially on Netflix, exactly. And music by, oh, God, that level of shade there was killer. Throwing in, I can't believe how to take that. Dark Crystal Age of Resistance got cut down at 1 season.
Yeah.
And Camp Cretaceous gets 5. What's up with this? That's right. Music by Michael Giacchino, who is absolutely perfect, who did Rogue One and Jurassic World.
Yep.
It's produced, and I say produced, by Steven Spielberg, Colin Trevorrow, and Frank Marshall, who are the 3 people behind Jurassic World and Jurassic Park. Isn't that fantastic?
Yep.
It's got Universal Pictures, DreamWorks Animation, Amblin, that's Steven Spielberg's production company, Amblin Entertainment, poured a lot of fire into this, right?
Yeah.
Poured a lot of steam into this. As we say, the voice cast, we have Darius, I'm saying the character's names, not the actor's name, sorry. Paul Michael Williams plays Darius Bowman. His name's Ben, isn't he? Ben Pincus is the name of the guy that's sick all the time. Is that the guy from the...
That's the guy from Goldberg's.
Goldberg's, yeah. Yasmina and Brooklyn, who's played by Jenny Ortega, who I recognise from something, but I don't know what.
Yeah, the name for me is familiar.
Yeah, Jenny Ortega, yeah. Kenji Kon, who's played by Ryan.
Oh, she's in Wednesday.
And okay, right, okay, yeah. She's in Wednesday.
She is Wednesday.
She is Wednesday?
I think,
flipping Hector. Really? Yeah. Oh, wow. I've not seen it. I heard it's great.
I've not seen it either.
But I've heard it's good, though. I've heard it's really good. I've heard it's really good. I just recognise the name. Hold on. Oh, yeah, goodness, it is, isn't it?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
I can't believe Brooklyn is Wednesday. That's fantastic.
Range,
what range?
Yeah, I know, right?
Hire Jenny Ortega for whatever you're doing. Just get her. She's great. I can't believe she plays Brooklyn really well as well. I'm going to comment on that. I think Brooklyn's one of the stronger characters in the show. Because she's headstrong, but she's also that sort of level of smart confidence that you sort of get in people like that. Who, work that social media area. But she's very... I don't want to say feisty, but I guess she's like, she's full of, believable fire, and I like that. Good on you, Jenny Ortega. Good on you. Whatever they're paying you is not enough. And you might recognise Rainey Rodriguez, who plays. She's the one from. Is it? Not Modern Family, something like that. She's in Disney stuff.
Right. Okay. Paul Blart Mall Cop.
Paul Blart Mall Cop. One person you might recognise, and I'll mention her now, is Jamelia Jamil. Do you recognise that name?
Jamelia Jamil. I'm looking at Rennie Rodriguez's stuff.
Born in London. Born in London.
Oh yeah,
UK
I
girl.
recognise everyone born in London.
Yep.
That's how it works.
Born in London, Queen's College, it says here.
Where is she? There is.
She's the radio host of the official chart update, alongside Scott Mills on BBC Radio 1. She was the first ever solo female presenter of the BBC One radio chart show. Also, you might recognise her as Titania from She-Hulk.
Right.
So there you go. That's Jamelia Jamil, and I think she was great in this as well.
Yeah.
I think she was. She's great as Roxy. I think she's the only character who's actually somewhat competent in any way. She's competent at her job, which everyone else in Jurassic World clearly isn't. And I love how the fact that the guy that plays Dave looks exactly like Dave.
What the?
Have you just noticed that?
No.
Oh.
No.
What have you found?
Son, I was on Jamelia Jamil's like movie list, and so I was like, what else she's been in?
Right.
Turns out Rugrats has a 2021
right.
version. It looks
Who does she play?
horrendous.
What, the animation style?
Yeah.
I was about to say, don't tell me it's live action.
No, that's animated.
Oh, okay.
It looks awful.
What, the Rugrats, when was this?
2021.
I don't even know. Oh, okay.
It's probably, is it still going? I don't know if it's still
Rugrats
going.
2021 animated series.
Yeah.
I see.
Trying to see who she
Oh,
plays.
it's on Nickelodeon?
Yeah.
No, Paramount Plus. Sorry, Paramount Plus. A remake on Paramount Plus.
Lady Declutter. I don't know who that is.
Don't know who that is.
She's low down my list. Probably a one-off. Oh, Henry Winkler.
Probably one off. Ooh, Henry Winkler. Ooh, Henry Winkler. What? So it's Henry Winkler? Are you going to tell me?
Boris What?
Yeah, of course he is.
Kropotkin.
Boris Kropotkin. And you may recognise James Arnold Taylor is also in Camp Cretaceous. The voice of Obi-Wan Kenobi in Star Wars The Clone Wars.
Oh, okay.
If you hear him, he plays Eddie, who's one of the scientists in Doctor Who's laboratory.
Yeah.
You know James Arnold Taylor, you know, hello there.
Yes.
It's me, Master Obi-Wan Kenobi. Oh, Anakin, you're doing you won't get away this time. Dooku. Oh, Anakin, you got a one with the Force. You must use your Force powers to... Oh, I've got a lightsaber. Oh, Commander Cody. Hello there. Your move. Oh, yes. Hello there. I don't just say hello there when I do my Obi-Wan Kenobi impression, but it is a good way to get into it.
Sure.
Hello there. See?
Nice.
Great. I don't know why I have him saying it in such a sensual way.
Yeah.
His tone doesn't actually say... He says it kind of like a... How do you choose to say the words hello? He goes like, hello there. There you go, that's much better.
Yeah,
it's like, hello there.
A bit more
upwards.
Bit more oomph.
So that's my James Arnold Taylor.
Yeah.
Obi-Wan Kenobi. I have to switch to my Ewan McGregor Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah, so you have to say it kind of a bit more sarcastically and a bit more kind of...
Yeah.
Rather than, you're trying to seduce someone.
Hello there.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what he says in the club when he's sidling up to someone in the Coruscant club. He goes, hello there.
Yeah. That's what he does.
You don't want to sell me death sticks. You want to go home and rethink your life. That's what he does. The cast of this, I was going to say, no one does a bad job.
No.
Everyone does a good job
Yes.
with the material they're given here.
Yep.
But obviously the attractions are the dinosaurs. It's even listed in the premise. If you look at the premise on Wikipedia, it's listed that says that when the dinosaurs break free from their habitats, the campers are stranded and forced to venture across the island without any help in hopes of finding a way out alive. There you go, it's like a survival. The survival game turns into the survival reality for Darius and his friends. They're all thrust into the great world of Jurassic World, where they meet all the different dinosaurs. Like we get the first episode, they come out the gate with velociraptors immediately. The ones from Jurassic World as well.
Yep.
If you recognise them, you don't because you've not seen them from Jurassic World. But you will recognise the velociraptors if you had. Blue, Charlie, Delta, Bravo, from the Jurassic World film are all there. Blue is the one with the blue stripe on her.
Couldn't have guessed.
Okay, if you noticed.
Yeah.
There's a green one, there's a kind of brown one, and there's I don't know what colour another one is, but they're likewise colours as well. I know blue is blue, and Charlie's green, and Delta's kind of orange. I don't know what colour Bravo is. If you want to look them up, I'm actually more. But it's the kind of story of, the first episodes go by without incident. There's little, excitement and all the wonder and majesty of dinosaurs. And then in episode 4, things really hit the fan when the Indominus Rex breaks out. Now, of course, do you know about the Indominus Rex?
In what context?
Have you heard of it before?
As a dinosaur?
As a dinosaur. Well, it's not a real dinosaur.
No,
Sorry.
but in terms of Jurassic World and dinosaurs, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot. Was it like, did they merge two dinosaur DNAs together or
No,
something?
they merged several dinosaur DNAs together. Indominus Rex is not a real dinosaur. It is a genetic creation of Dr. Wu to create a new and exciting dinosaur species to basically attract punters to Jurassic World.
Right.
So having done that, they've meshed several dinosaurs together. The base was Tyrannosaur, obviously.
Yes.
And they threw in some raptor. They threw in some I think that there's parts of Carnotaurus in there because he was able to communicate with Toro. There's other parts of dinosaurs in there. Strangely, there's a weird one. Majungasaurus was listed as being in there, which is weird. Let me find. There's record of what is actually in it.
Okay.
But I'll have a look. So, what do you think of the design of Indominus Rex? It's the first time you've sort of seen it in action.
Again, let me try and get a picture back up. Indominus Rex. Give me the specific Camp Cretaceous one, please.
Yeah, the one from Camp Cretaceous.
From the film.
Right. It is a mix of. Are you ready? This is the list.
Yep.
Tyrannosaurus Rex,
Yep.
Velociraptor,
Okay.
Carnotaurus,
Yep.
Gigantosaurus or
Yep.
Giganotosaurus, Majungasaurus, there it is, Rugops, random one. This is even randomer. Pinsanomasaurus.
Sorry, what?
Pinsanomasaurus. I think that's Pincer. Pinsanomasaurus, Quellomosaurus, Vivinator, Therizinosaurus, Deinonychus, along with a cuttlefish, a tree frog, and a pit viper.
Great.
Random 3 animals there. Well, no, it explained that cuttlefish are able to change their sort of makeup. That's why it can camouflage.
Yeah.
Because cuttlefish can camouflage. And tree frogs' DNA was able to, because it can change it, it can hide from thermal imaging cameras. So it can change its internal body heat to avoid that that's from tree frog DNA. There's a bunch of random dinosaurs. It's a whole, mismatch up there. So,
I mean, I don't mind the design of it. It's fine.
I think it looked good. I think there was kind of worry initially. It just kind of looked like a big white T-Rex.
Yeah.
But I think there's variations of it. It's got the sort of spines down the back. It's kind of very white and pale. It's got red eyes. It looks scary. It looks like it's got a big jaw with loads of this mismatched teeth in it. It's got huge Therizinosaurus style, claws. It's got all these cool abilities. It's like a mutant dinosaur.
Yep.
And I really enjoy that concept, even though people hate mutant dinosaurs now. Because they've done it twice. They did it in Jurassic World, and they did it in Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom as well with the Indoraptor,
right,
which was basically an Indominus Rex Velociraptor heavy Velociraptor combo, right? They thought they were going to do it in Jurassic World 3 with the, and I quote, Ultimasaurus, but that was abandoned.
Right.
But even though the Ultimasaurus came out as like a toy or something, but in Jurassic Park time, but and instead they just decided to go with just regular Gigantosaurus, which is fine.
Yeah.
Because you don't have to create a dinosaur. Real dinosaurs are scary enough.
Yes.
You can put a real dinosaur in there. That'll be scary. You don't have to create a dinosaur. That's a fun concept for maybe one film. But other dinosaurs, get other dinosaurs in there. What's the dinosaur? Mapusaurus. Some kind of dromaeosaur, like a Deinonychus or something, or a Utahraptor. Utahraptor's a scary dinosaur.
There's a Mapusaurus.
A Mapusaurus. You're going to say it looks like a fat T-Rex. Aren't you? Go on, Corey, say it. Go on, Corey, say it. Look at that dinosaur and say what it looks like. You're going to say, oh, it's a fat T-Rex.
Actually, it's looking quite slim.
I don't know if I've given you this asinine voice.
Yeah,
but
no.
I have.
Looking quite slim.
Is it? Oh, he's a slim. Is he?
Looking quite slim. Compared to a 1.8 metre tall person.
Yeah, wow. How tall is he? He's a big boy.
Well, compared to a 1.8 metre tall
big
person,
boy.
he's 4 metres tall.
4 metres tall, wow.
Wow.
That's taller than you.
That's probably about the height of this room.
Really? Oh my god.
Wow.
Well, no, this room is like 2 metres tall. Is it?
No.
How tall's a metre?
We'll put it this way. 1.8 metres tall, you're looking at nearly 6 foot, or just over 6 foot, I think.
Right. So that's me then. So it'd be 4 of me. Well, I think only 2 of me would fit.
Yeah. 1.8 is 5'9".
Right. All right,
So-
okay, well, I'm not 5'9".
2 meters is 6'5".
Right.
So it's like just taller than me.
Right. But you nearly, well, no. Stand up and stand over there, and I'll narrate. We're
Great.
going to find out how tall Mapusaurus is. Stand there. Right. Two of you will not fit standing up on each other.
this bit?
Corey's now going around the room.
What about that bit?
Yeah, that bit would probably fit
Okay.
2 of you, but only on top of each other.
Okay.
4 of you would be massive.
No, it's only 2 of me.
Oh, it's only 2 of you.
Yeah, because it's 4 meters.
Oh, right, so it's 2 halves of you. So it's 4 quarters.
Yes.
Okay.
It is just it's just me and another me on my shoulders, and that's
Oh,
it.
yeah, that is tall then. That's at
Yeah.
least up to there.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it'd be about there.
That is
About there.
that's big.
Yep.
That is big.
Yep.
Flipping it. I'm kind of fascinated about big dinosaurs.
I was about to Google what's the tallest dinosaur.
Yeah, have a look at that, and I'll talk a bit more about Camp Cretaceous. The budget of this animated series, if you're not aware,
Okay.
I'll find out. The budget of this was. It is said to be no. Hold on, that's not right.
You're getting for dinosaurs, at least somewhere between 15 to 21 meters.
Right.
Is the tallest. The Brachiosaurus is 12 meters tall. This picture doesn't actually show a dinosaur. It just shows one singular bone.
Yeah, because that's what they have for most dinosaurs, Corey.
Yeah. The Sauroposeidon,
Right.
Sauroposeidon
Sauroposeidon, yeah.
is, I guess, assumed to be 21 meters tall.
Okay. That's very tall.
It's very tall.
That's very big. Very big. Very big.
But yes, the Brachiosaurid group of theropods, their front legs are longer than their rear
Brachiosaurus.
legs, giving
Yeah,
them
yeah.
giraffe-like stance.
Front legs.
Brachiosaurus, the most well-known of the group, was 13 meters tall. Yeah. Sauroposeidon was a massive and probably
Okay.
grew to 18.5.
Sauroposeidon.
There we go.
Incredible. Can you imagine something that's that big? I can't.
What is
That's why I'm fascinated by dinosaurs. That's why I will never grow out of
what is
dinosaurs ever.
18 meters tall?
Because Corey, I'm going to make this point now. People say dinosaurs are only for kids. Are idiots. Don't believe people who say that because they're wrong. Because dinosaurs are never for kids. Dinosaurs are for everyone. Dinosaurs are rated E for everyone.
Yeah.
Because I just love these massive, huge lizards, these huge animals that walked on this world, that walked on this earth, and they are real, and they did exist, and I love them because I think there's so much wonder and they're almost alien. They're almost alien. They're almost like these huge lizards that ran and fought and ate and stomped about and behaved like animals, sniffing and rolling around and drinking and all that kind of thing. I think they're amazing, and that what can be discovered from them through science and the advancements that people have made through science, like the feathers and the skin and the claws and all of that type of stuff is just absolutely fantastic, and how they behaved as well, and how they sounded. We know how dinosaurs sounded, Corey.
Yes.
Now.
Yep.
People have 3D. This is obviously Jurassic Park technology. People have done it in real life. People have done a Parasaurolophus kind of nose tube where you could put air through it to know how they sounded.
Yep.
And it sounded haunting. It sounded like a foghorn. But it's like that's how they would have sounded because of the big crest up the back. They would have sounded like that. And I think that's just incredible. What have you got that's big?
What do you mean?
A big size of a big dinosaur.
I'm trying to find out
Oh.
roughly how big 18 meters is in terms of like something that you can go, oh, that's 18 meters. That's how tall the tallest
Right,
dinosaur
okay.
would be.
Sauroposeidon here. A sauropod from the early Cretaceous period. There we go, just like Camp Cretaceous. Related to the more famous Brachiosaurus, always like his weird cousin. The only specimen to date is represented by 4 neck vertebrae. Right, that's what you're looking at then, the bones. It was the tallest dinosaur known. It measured at 60 feet, or 18 meters. Its name is Greek for lizard Poseidon. So there you go.
Nice.
Sauroposeidon proteles is its full name. And there's a nice little thing here that's got its whole body, and the only thing that's highlighted is the 4 neck vertebrae that they've found.
Right.
Lizard earthquake god. Oh, that's an awesome name.
18 meters,
Right.
roughly, so Sauroposeidon is roughly as tall as the length of 2 London buses.
Oh.
So if you put 2 London buses and then like tip them upwards, that's about as tall as it would be.
Where would they be? On top of each other?
Yes. If you had a bus and another bus, like
on the length of the buses.
Yeah.
The height.
Yeah. So it's the length. So if you want it height-wise, you'd have to kind of turn them upwards.
Yeah. So they have to be on their face almost. Let's call it. The front of it is the front on their face, right? Okay.
Yeah. So roughly that tall. That would be the tallest dinosaur that there is.
While the holotype remains were initially discovered in 1994, due to the unexpected age and unusual size, they were initially misclassified as pieces of petrified wood. A more detailed analysis in 1999 revealed their true nature, which resulted in a minor media frenzy and formal publication of the find the following year.
Nice. Great.
Especially when you found a massive dinosaur.
Yeah.
Paleoecology. Oh, interesting. There's a Matt Weddell who worked for the Sauroposeidon team leader on the find of this thing. He said, Sauroposeidon was a very unexpected discovery because it was a huge gas-guzzling barge-moving animal in an age of subcompact sauropods. Yeah, because early Cretaceous is not the place for a massive sauropod like this to be hanging.
Yeah.
It's like Jurassic is more of the time where it would be, but the Cretaceous is like... this is early Cretaceous, so this is like Albian time, where you don't get big sauropods like that. Because the Jurassic has come and gone. Jurassic was when the Brachiosaurus was hanging out, and this is like, the biggest dinosaur to ever live.
Yep.
I think I might have found my new favourite dinosaur, Corey. Sauroposeidon, and it's there. You go. There's a cool name for you.
It is.
Now let's talk ratings, Corey.
Yes.
Camp Cretaceous season 1. Granted, will you go and watch the rest of the season?
I think I'll finish it.
Okay.
I'm not chomping at the bit.
No.
I'm not like, oh yes, as soon as I get home, I'm going to whack on Netflix and...
You know what I'm going to do when I get home, Corey? Watch the next 4 seasons of Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous. Yeah, because I've been waiting until we can do this review so I can watch the rest of it.
But I think I'll watch them.
Because I've just finished Derry Girls.
Good for you.
Not a plug for Derry Girls, but I do love Derry Girls. I'm tempted to say we could review it, but only 2 seasons are out on Netflix. Season 3 comes out August 18th, I think.
But no, I enjoyed them.
I'm not interested in watching Derry Girls, are you?
I'm ignoring the Derry Girls.
Okay, right, continue.
I enjoyed them.
Don't ignore it, it's great.
My whole thing is, I'm like, right, okay. For the first 4 episodes, granted it's 4 episodes, it takes time.
Happens.
Yeah,
the 4th episode is kind of the time where only something happens.
I'm like, this is like decent viewing. This is kind of decent fun viewing. If I was, sat and I'm like, oh, I've just made myself some pasta.
If I was 10 years old, I'd love this.
Yeah. But if I'm like, I've just made myself some food, because obviously, like most people, I watch something when I'm eating. I kind of, I make food and I go, okay, now I've got to put something on YouTube and now I've got, find a video to watch before I can sit down. This would be alright for that. 20 minutes. Watch a bit of this, eat your food.
Yep.
Cool.
Oh, good.
Got an episode down. Do it again in the next few days. At some point, I'd finish it. Maybe like a bit before bed, or if I'm gonna,
bed, I think it's good before bed. I think
if I fell asleep watching this, I wouldn't wake up and go, oh, fallen asleep. Where was I? I'd be like, oh, okay, it's fine.
Yeah.
Like, rewatch it again if I wanted to or not. It's
What would you rate it? Give it a real rating, season for what you've seen, and I'll rate the whole season. I think.
From what I've seen, I give it about a 7.
Right. I was gonna give the whole season a 7, but considering if you said 7, we've seen 4 episodes, I think it deserves more than that.
Okay.
So I'm gonna give it a 7.5.
Okay.
Maybe an 8, but I don't think it's there yet. Maybe after I've seen the second season. But for now, I'll give season 1 of Camp Cretaceous a 7.5.
Okay.
Also, I want a thumbnail idea for the YouTube video where we're both running away from a dinosaur.
Okay.
So we're going to have to take some pictures where we look like we're scared and running away.
Okay.
We can note that down.
Yep.
We'll do it after this. We've got time.
Yep, it's fine.
The weekly rec. Corey.
Your turn.
You're interested in the weekly rec, Corey. I'm interested in
the
weekly rec. What do you think? What do you think the weekly rec's going to be?
Is it better than mine from last week?
You have to remind me, Corey.
Definitely from last week. Definitely last week, not from 5 minutes ago. As I
oh yeah, sure, camera. Yeah, last week. Sorry. You mean last week?
Communopoly.
Communopoly. Well, it's another game.
Okay. Is it Lego Jurassic Park?
No, it's not.
Is it Lego Jurassic World?
No, they're the same thing actually. They're all in one game.
Oh, are
together.
they?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Lego Jurassic Park is Lego Jurassic World.
Oh, okay.
It only does the first film though. It doesn't do the Dominion. Or Fallen Kingdom. Sorry, it doesn't do Fallen Kingdom. I'm talking about not Lego Jurassic Park. I'm talking about Jurassic Park Operation Genesis. Baby, do you know this?
That's not a really bad PS1 game, is it?
No, it's a really bad PS2 game. It's the construction and management simulator video game based on Jurassic Park, developed by Blue Tongue Entertainment. You can look up picture of this, Corey. This is all I played at my friend Toby's house when I was at school. Because he had a PlayStation 2, I didn't have one. He had a PlayStation 2, and I just played the heck out of Jurassic Park Operation Genesis. He didn't even like it. But I was like, you know what? He wanted to play this Lord of the Rings game. But what you played in this game, you didn't actually build anything, Corey.
Right.
No one built anything with this game. No one actually made itself apart. You had the dinosaurs fight each other. That's what you did, Corey. Because everyone did it in this game. No matter who you were. You didn't have the dinosaurs, you didn't actually build a park. No. Bump that. What you did was, you got the Spinosaurus to fight the T-Rex, Corey. You got the Velociraptors to fight the T-Rex. You got the Triceratops to fight the T-Rex. You got the Stegosaurus to fight the Allosaurus. It was Dinosaur Combat Simulator, right? You couldn't play any of the dinosaurs, goodness no.
Yep, there it is.
You could just get them to stand around and fight each other. And then eat people. Or you get some people, you'd make a somewhat big park enough to afford the big animals. Then you'd let the big animals out and let them just run rampant. You do Rampage Simulator. I'm going to give this an 8, I think. Look at some footage. Look at some screenshots. The dinosaurs don't look that bad either. The dinosaurs, and there's so many dinosaurs in this as well. People have modded this to all heck.
Yeah,
people have modded the hell out of this.
Me.
People have made new dinosaurs. It's being updated even now. I found stuff from like 2019 with it still being updated. People have made like so many different types of skins, new dinosaurs, different skins for dinosaurs. It's so moddable. People have made like whole like Walking with Dinosaurs documentaries, games out of this game. The YouTube community is massive for this game.
Yeah.
This game came out in 2003, Corey.
Nice.
And it's still being supported today. People are still doing stuff on it today. I'm recommending Jurassic Park Operation Genesis with the highest of my recommendations. You don't have to own a PS2, but just look at some of the mod stuff. Just look at some of the Walking with Dinosaurs kind of... no, I don't want to say parody, because parody is an insulting word. Just look at the kind of things people have been able to make with this.
Yeah.
Things that the community have been able to make with Operation Genesis is absolutely fantastic. And yes, I know there's new Jurassic Park games out nowadays, and like Evolution and whatever, Jurassic World. But this was the classic. This is what got it started for everyone, right? So I'm going to recommend Jurassic Park Operation Genesis with an 8 reels.
Nice.
Thank you very much for watching and or listening to the Reel Show. Thank you very much. I've enjoyed this quite a bit. It's a goodbye from me, goodbye, and goodbye from Corey.
Goodbye.